All right, welcome back. Our next guest says exploring the spectrum of touch with our partners, well, can help our relationship in more ways than one. Here to explain, we welcome back sex coach, I like that, Christine Pittman. Welcome back, Christine.
Hi, thank you for having me again.
I got to tell you, it's so funny because ever since we've been having our chats, I've noticed that my husband's been watching. Yes. And so I'll say, oh, okay, babe, so this is interesting. This whole spectrum of touch, I'm interested to know exactly what that is and how it can help our relationship.
Yes, I'm happy to tell you, and your viewers. So the spectrum of touch is a tool that many professionals use when working with couples, intimacy issues. It's basically a chart that shows the different levels of touch. So we have healing, affectionate, sensual, erotic, and sexual. So
I thought some of those were the same thing.
Right?
Okay, so you're going to break it down. Yeah.
So when you think of healing touch, think of you're not feeling good, you go to the doctor, you hire a massage therapist to rub your sore muscles, a nurse at your doctor's office.
Okay.
And then we have affectionate. Affectionate can be, affection or love that your friends, family members show you. If you're not feeling well, they'll rub you on the back.
Oh, sure.
If you have a headache, maybe your partner will rub your head for you. So it's more of a friendly type of touch.
Yeah, okay.
Now we move into sensual, which is kind of more fun and playful with your partner. Think of hand massage, foot massage. It's the type of touch that's showing your partner, I love you, this is for you, I want you to feel attractive. I want you to know that I desire you. Okay. So sensual touch can lead into the next level, which is erotic. And erotic is good old foreplay. It's whatever that means to you and your partner. It's kissing, petting. It can definitely lead into the sexual touch.
Which is the last one.
Yes, which is the last year. And I'm not going to go into detail about that.
Well, I guess we can use our imaginations on that one.
Yes.
Okay, so then it's pretty clear how we can use the spectrum of touch to affect our relationship. But is there ever a situation where it can affect it in a negative way?
Yeah, I think that if a partner comes to you and is like, I want to start this conversation of, I want more touch in our relationship, I want to feel desired, I do suggest that you look at the spectrum of touch and have a conversation about where you see yourselves on there. And sometimes you can have a bit of a disagreement about where you think you are. One person in the relationship has a different type of touch, like they're more sensual all the time, and the other person is more affectionate all the time, and that's kind of where it stops, and the concern starts to happen.
So the conversation is where you find out where your partner is on the spectrum.
Exactly.
So then, in order to have a healthy relationship, do you then maybe have to go out of your own comfort zone in order to touch your partner in the way that they would feel more desired?
Well, oftentimes so when a couple comes to me, it's because they're in a sexless marriage, and sexless means you're having sex less than 6 times a year. So some of these couples have not been intimate for years. Really? So they've forgotten how to touch each other. It's now become this kind of scary concept that you have to slowly reintroduce into your relationship. You can't go from 0 to 60 in this type of situation.
You can in the movies. In the movies, they go from 0 to 60 all the time. But that's not normal, Christine.
I know. No.
Go figure. Yeah, see, that's where we get a little screwed up in our heads. Like, oh, it's not like that.
Yeah. I have to reprogram a lot of what movies teach us.
So then if you're taking the baby steps, so to speak, getting back into using the spectrum of touch, where would we start at the 0 point, at the, what did you call it? The
healing or
affection?
Healing? Yeah, affectionate.
Healing first?
A lot of times I'll sit my clients down separately and find out where each of them think they are on that spectrum. A lot of times it's between affectionate and sensual. So I'll start there. Okay. And usually sensual consensual is a good level to start at. And I recommend, starting out with hand massages with warm oil, foot massages, and really have your caress speak for you, saying, I love you, this is for you, your skin feels wonderful, I love giving you pleasure.
Wow.
And that's a great place to start because it's not really confrontational. You know right then, since you've had the conversation that you're starting on this level, that it's not leading to sex yet.
Got you. Because I was going to ask you, so is that the beginning and at the end of the night or the day you're supposed to be at the other end of the spectrum?
No.
Or do you take it like day by day?
It's very slow.
Okay.
Especially for couples who don't touch anymore. It can be very scary.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And be uncomfortable. So I like to also introduce the spectrum because it allows both partners to be on the same playing field now. You've had the conversation. A lot of times they reach this point of sexless marriage because a partner's touch has been misinterpreted. And like, let's say the husband comes home and swats the wife's butt to be playful, right? She starts interpreting that as he wants to have sex.
Right, all the time.
Yeah,
right. No,
so
I totally get that.
You start avoiding touch, and it slowly snowballs into no more touching.
Well, we don't want that to happen, which is why it's good that you were here.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate all your tips. We're going to have Christine's tips for you on our website on the spectrum of touch at katu.com. Thanks.